When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, It was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're gonna cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're gonna cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're gonna cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're gonna cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
When we heard the crashing sound, It was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2. 44.
We starting the blog off today at LiL-DRO. Oh shit. Let me see. We start off the blog today. Is it on? Oh shit, I forgot to bring the fucking thing to the
When we heard the crashing sound, it was something that we never heard before.
Oh, we're going to cancel out. Got the repeater on. Put your radio on channel 2.
We starting the blog off today at LiL-DRO. Oh shit. Let me see. Let's start off the blog today. Is it on? Oh shit, I forgot to bring the fucking thing to the I bring the microphones and I don't bring the receiver. That's some bullshit. But that's a fucking big house right there. That's a big ass house they building over here in the neighborhood. I fuck with it. Dang, man, I didn't bring my receiver. I guess we going with the regular microphone sound from the camera. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day to vlog today, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of fucking noise. Dang, man. It's all good. Plan didn't go how I thought it was gonna go because I forgot the receiver to this microphone. I got the microphone, I got the extra other one, but I didn't bring the receiver. Ain't that some bullshit, world? But yeah, world, we just cooling. Well, we just blogging, really. You know what I'm saying? I might start the blog right there. Let's do the intro real quick. What it do, live? What's going, world? We out here blogging today. Today is Thursday, middle of the week. You know what I'm saying? Thought we'd come do a blog out here today. We crossed the street before I got ran over. I said it's never good to go against traffic. You know what I'm saying? This is our 99th live stream. No, actually, this is our 100th live stream. You know what I'm saying? So, I already know, man, I haven't done a blog in a little while, so today's about, it might rain though. Hopefully it don't rain today, because the sky is looking kind of dark, you feel me? So, I just hope today we don't get hit by the rain, man, because that shit be ugly. Yeah, man, it's a 100 live stream. I had to do something different because I'm always, you know, just be in front of the computer and shit, vlogging, but we gonna do something different today. I already know, man, we in the neighborhood. Y'all wanna get some tacos? They got tacos right there. We got the, you know what I'm saying? We got Red Bones, my favorite, used to be my favorite spot. You know what I'm saying? But today we just gonna vlog through the neighborhood, man. You know what I'm saying? Red Bones, Red Bones. They jamming out over here. See, that's why I need my what you call it? Needed my silencer or my receiver, because you know, it would have been nice to cancel out that sound. See, we're at State Road, Palm Beach, and State Road 80. They're changing State Road 80 to some other shit in the future, they said. You know what I'm saying? We out here by Red Bones, Red Bones, Red Bones. You already know. I don't know if I should cross. I don't know if I should cross the street right now. But, you know what I'm saying? Let me hit this fucking sign right here. Let me hit this sign right here real quick. Bam, bam. There go the motherfucking headhunters. Damn, I know there's a lot of fucking noise in traffic right now. So it's gonna be really, really noisy. That's why I wanted to bring my silencer. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go up this way and I'm gonna cross, because I ain't never crossing over here. I ain't never crossing here. Y'all already know Red Bones, man. This is where I used to come and get my drink on. That's where I used to come and get my drink on, you feel me? You got a quick stop over there. Palm Beach. It's Palm Beach in Washington. You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch where we go. So you already know what I'm saying? We don't want to get hit by no fucking no semi, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get hit by no semi truck. You know what I'm saying? So we got let me see it. We got the sheriffs right there, you know what I'm saying, patrolling the street. You know what I'm saying? Then we got, you know what I'm saying, what you call it, we got, that's the old Chinese. That's the old Chinese place. You know what I'm saying? So, I already know how we're living, man. We out here vlogging for the neighborhood, the stepping grounds, you feel me? And, you know what I'm saying, you can't trust nobody these days. Can't trust nobody these days, man. Like, those people right there, they'll pull you over. I'm talking about the sheriff back there. They'll pull you over, and then they call ICE to check your background, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's the same one that went by earlier in the year, Yui. You're probably like, let's check this guy out. You're probably like, let's check this Chico out, see where he about. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna cross the motherfucking traffic on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Traffic is pretty bad at this time, man. Traffic is bad on this intersection. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we got just out here, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, what up? What up, what up? Oh, shit, man, come on, bro. I need to cross the street. Here comes our chance to cross. You gotta cross when you get that little gap in the traffic, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Crossing Palm Beach Boulevard, you gotta be on your shit when you cross this fucking road. Cause this is one of the main places where people get ran over. That's why they had to put that median in, but I don't know if they did a good job of doing that. You know what I'm saying? But we just out here, man, y'all already know I had to do something different for the stream, you feel me? Stream 100. You know what I'm saying? Place right here, that's where they got bread. You know what I'm saying? I've been here since I was 8 years old, man, so this is like my stepping grounds, you feel me? I don't want to get I don't want to walk right under in front of the store, so I can actually see a point of view. You know what I'm saying, of this place, man. You know what I'm saying? I got so much memory over here, bro, ever since a jit, man. I've been walking these motherfucking grounds, bro, you feel me? And this is my hood, man. This is my city, this is my neighborhood. I feel like, you know, a lot of people be like saying, oh, y'all gotta be careful. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy everywhere. Shit crazy everywhere. So like, I say, what's up, my boy? We vlogging. I say, we vlogging. Vlogging for the live stream. I'm doing the live stream tonight.
L100. What's that, chili?
Yeah, I'm just telling them, you know what I'm saying, where we grew up at.
Real,
you know,
stepping ground. Baby, you already know the real.
I stepping ground.
Believe that.
Yeah.
You see Chaco on them on the side over there?
Nah, I ain't see him. I came this way.
Oh, you over there?
Came this way.
Chinese spot right there.
Yeah. And I seen one time how it pulled out right there. Then he went that way. Yeah. Then he did a U-turn, tried to go up that way. He tried to think I was gonna keep going that way.
You slid on
Yeah, so I slid across. Pulled the curve on that bitch. So I'm about to go across the tracks real quick. I'm gonna go across the track real quick. A quarter. I got you for $1, my boy. I ain't got no quarter on me.
Appreciate that, fair.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
How that game room doing over there?
Bro, they paying me right now. Bitch say they paying me. I just came out. I ain't got no money, but you know, I worked that night. But it's raining.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't been there in a while. I ain't been there in a while, man. Yeah. All right, my boy. Yeah, man. Y'all already know, man. We good in the neighborhood, you feel me? I run into folks like I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all already know, man. We going live tonight. Watch out, my G. Don't get hit now. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is why we call across the track, you feel me? That's why we call across the tracks. But let me go ahead and get on this sidewalk, man, before these motherfuckers pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Saying I'm jaywalking, because that's how they do it, you feel me? There's the train tracks right here. Train tracks right here, you know what I'm saying? The neighborhood, you feel me? We used to walk this road with my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here and shit. This neighborhood we grew up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you recognize this and you see your crib on the live stream, make sure you say, you know what I'm saying, what's up? It's Thursday, so like you already know them boys be out fucking with people left and right. But as long as you walking on these residential sidewalks meant for the civilians, you straight, you feel me? You good, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do gotta watch yourself though. Can't be distracted by the camera and then get hit, you feel me? That'd be a tragic story. And we don't want that. Hey, look at that. This light's for sale. Them homes probably, you know, they building homes everywhere around here. That's a new home right there. You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody tell us shit, bro, when we roam these motherfucking streets, cause when you from your motherfucking neighborhood, bro, you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pull up on these apartments right here, man, and tell you about a tragic story right here, what happened on this motherfucking in this side of town, you feel me? It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? When I used to be a jit, man, we used to walk through this neighborhood and shit, and didn't have to worry about shit. And I still don't worry about shit, because it was a fucked up situation. But I used to walk these streets with my brother, man. And you know what I'm saying? When I walk these streets with my brother, bro, we used to take a cut through between these apartments right here. You know what I'm saying? These apartments right here used to be green. Used to be green apartments. You know what I'm saying? I would walk with my brother over here. You feel me? And crazy fucked up part is, man, this is where they killed my brother. They killed my brother right here in front of these apartments. You know what I'm saying? Over here you got that, and then you got Cypress Court. Everybody know about Cypress Court. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I'm gonna walk back when I get back. Yeah, man, this is Seminole and Veronica Shoemaker. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up what happened, bro, but like, see how them folks been circling around and shit. You seen sheriff, you seen police and shit. They definitely be out here in the neighborhood and shit. So like, you gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying, hit the sidewalks and be where you're supposed to be as a pedestrian. You feel me? Yeah, man, back in 23 years ago, bro, it took me a long time to speak on this, but you know what I'm saying, my brother moved out here. He wasn't even living here too long, and I guess some motherfuckers wanted to rob him and shit, even though they changed up this place a whole lot. But right here, man, this is where they killed my brother right here, in this area right here. This is where they killed him. You feel me? So it took me a long ass time to speak on this situation, man, because it was a fucked up tragic situation, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying, look what they have warnings and shit up here. You know what I'm saying? I guess you know what I'm saying, my brother, it was a Saturday night, you feel me? He got off from work late that night. And the store where I just seen my boy at, that's where he will cash his check. You know what I'm saying? And when he got off late that night, you feel me? He needed to go cash his check. And I'm gonna show you where he used to live at. Actually, I think they knocked down the place. Yeah, they knocked down the place where he used to live at. Can't be that place back there. It's down here, because he, you know what I'm saying, he was walking, and I guess 5 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, were plotting on like Hispanics or Chicos and shit. And they ended up trying to rob him. But one thing about my brother, man, he was a stand-up dude, you feel me? There used to be a 2-story house right here. See, they knocked it down and shit. It used to be a 2-story house right there. So, you know what I'm saying, when he got off work, he went to try to go cash his check at the quick stop. That's why we call it the quick stop over there. Used to cash check. I think they still do. He also lived over here too. You know what I'm saying? See, these places done changed, man. Fort Myers been changing a lot. Still these apartments, of course, they still the same. You feel me? Still the same and shit. My auntie that actually passed through used to live right here in this empty lot. The house used to be right there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gone. You feel me? So, like I was saying, man, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to take a walk down here and show y'all, you know what I'm saying, where my stepping grounds used to be and shit. You feel me? So y'all can kind of know, you know what I'm saying, where we grew up at, or where I grew up at, and where, you know what I'm saying, my stepping ground is, you know what I'm saying, in the east side. Like bro said, we're in the east side of the town, east side of the city, Fort Myers, Florida. Like I said, man, this is where my brother used to live right here. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a 2-story house right there. You know what I'm saying? He lived in the 2nd story. I went there one time because he just moved out here like maybe, I think it was like a month when he moved out here to the 2nd story home. And you know, he was just taking a walk, you know, taking a walk down here, you know. And according to the report, I guess some dudes, you know what I'm saying, 5 of them like parked right there and then pulled up on my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, man, he was a stand-up dude, you feel me? He wasn't gonna take, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, you can have, you know what I'm saying, whatever, or just let you take it, you feel me? Like, we would start to stand up for hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when he got approached, he was walking with his friend, and I guess, you know, he fought them and shit, but one of them, the youngest one, had a pistol on him. You know what I'm saying? They ended up shooting my brother right here. I'm sure you all went down right here and shit, you feel me? I wish I was there, bro, you feel me? Because I always went everywhere with my brother. You know what I'm saying? And this area right here, this is where we used to come drop roses and put down flowers for him. But you know, we gotta respect the people that lived here, you feel me? So I kind of stopped doing that. But when I used to get like really, really drunk and shit, I would come park right here. And the lady that heard what happened or how we went down, she lived in these apartments right here. I think her name was Sarah. I can't really remember the lady's name, but she told us how like, I guess she was taking a shower. She was in the shower, and then when that shit happened, she said she heard like gunshots, and she ran outside. She said she just wrapped her towel around her. She ran outside and she heard shots, and she seen like cars, you know, sped off and shit. Cause there was like 5 people in the car. You feel me? There was 5 of them. One of them was 3 of them was dudes, and 2 of them were girls. You feel me? So like, I guess whenever she heard the gunshots, you feel me? She walked outside and then saw my brother laying right there. You know what I'm saying? Saw my brother laying right there, and she said she didn't even give a damn about, like, you know, just having her towel on her. She just you know, like, she just like I guess picked him up. You feel me? I guess just picked him up and try to, you know, try to see, try to keep him alive and shit. But unfortunately, you know, he passed away. Because you know what I'm saying? I mean, so like, I wish I can find that lady, man. When that happened, I was 15 years old when that shit happened. So like, I don't really remember the lady like that. But you know what I'm saying? She tried to save bro. You feel me? She tried to keep him alive. You feel me? But like, it was too late. You feel me? Because the way, I guess, they shot him, he you know, the wound was too harsh. You feel me? So my brother ended up passing away. You know what? I just remember her name. Her name was Lisa. Dang, yeah. Her name was Lisa. It wasn't Sarah. Her name was Lisa. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying, man? It took me a long ass time to speak on this shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 23 years. This happened in 2003. And now it's 2026. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, man, you know, I gotta show y'all, man, where I used to walk with my brother, you know what I'm saying, hang with my brother and shit. This is my oldest brother. I was 15 at the time. He was 19 years old when this shit happened, you feel me? And I'm still in the same area, bro, like, and none of that shit spook me or scare me or gonna keep me from motherfucking roaming these streets, bro. You feel me? It's just like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It was a fucked up situation, you feel me? Like, my brother, he was a painter, you feel me? He used to work for Sherwin-Williams. And he was going to this place right here. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to go here and cash his check. It was a Saturday night. That shit happened like, you know what I'm saying, like around, it had to happen like around probably 9:30 p.m. or 10, because when the detectives came to the house, it was like around 10:30, you feel me? So I'm sure it took like an hour and something, you feel me, to find out where he lived and shit. So when they pulled up to the house, you know what I'm saying, it was like around 10:30. And like, man, I usually, you know, go with my brother everywhere he go. But like I said, he moved out like a month, you know what I'm saying, from my parents' house and shit. He went to stay with a friend, and he was actually with a friend that night. But that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta watch who you hang with. That's why I roam solo dolo. You feel me? And what I'm gonna go in here and get me something to drink. This is one of my favorite spots, man. Since I was a kid, I always came to here, especially when I used to drink. This used to be one of my after hours spot. You feel me? But let's see. Grab me a ginger ale, man. Grab me a ginger ale. Let me see. We still vlogging? Yeah, we is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pay for my stuff. Hey, mama. How you doing? How that game room doing over here? Anybody walking here with great news? Everybody been walking here with sad faces. Dang. Alright, let's continue the vlog. You know what I'm saying? I wish I got those microphones to work, cause damn, man, you know. How I bring all my equipment in, not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all still gonna really hear all the environment noise, all the crazy sounds, even though I got them on, but I'm not using them. I forgot the receiver that goes to the phone. So how I got me a new equipment and I don't get to use it. I guess we'll have to do another vlog one day, another day. You know what I'm saying? This used to be Madawi's right here, y'all. Used to be Madawi's. You know what I'm saying? This right here always in a Spanish club. When the tragedy happened to my brother, it was Chubascos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, I just wanted to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, my stepping grounds, bro, you feel me, where I grew up. You know what I'm saying, like, we still here, baby, you feel me? But, you know, soon, real soon, though, I'm gonna be vlogging in different parts of, in another whole different part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time to take flight, man. I feel like this town been great and beautiful. It taught me everything I know. You know what I'm saying? This country gave me everything I know, you know what I'm saying, as far as education. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a college graduate, or I don't got any kind of I don't have any kind of degree, but you know what I'm saying, just living in this environment, just, you know what I'm saying, really put me up on game, you feel me, of life, being from the neighborhood, growing up in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It really like gave me, you know what I'm saying, gave me the ropes of life, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying, right there, that's where we have my brother's funeral. It used to be called that Anderson Homes, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, I was young, you feel me? Like that was the first tragedy to happen in my family. So when that happened, man, it's like, damn, bro. My first funeral, the first death that I really, really remember was my brother's. You know what I'm saying? And he happened when I was like just barely hitting high school. You feel me? It barely happened when I was hitting high school. I was a freshman. So that shit kind of fucked up my whole view on life, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to go to like funerals. I didn't want to go to the cemetery after that, because, you know what I'm saying, that shit really fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? That shit really fucked me up. And this right here, man, I walked this same path so many times with my brother. I don't know how many times we took walks. Just like, you know, I grew up on DeSoto. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they owned the house on DeSoto, past Polk. We coming up to Polk here in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And these places have always been here. This used to be a Brazilian, it might still be. It used to be Brazilian something. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I was legit, man, you know, like, this is my neighborhood. So like, we walked everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially when my brother was alive, like, you know what I'm saying? He was my big brother. So like, shit, you know, when you got a big brother, you don't want to roam and go, you know what I'm saying, everywhere your big brother go, because like, I don't care what a bitch say, man, you look up to your big brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter how fucked up you are as a big brother, your little brother's always gonna look up to you. That's one thing I can admit now, you feel me? And like, you know what I'm saying, this is DeSoto. Polk Street is up that way, but I'm gonna take a cut through here because this is the best taco place right here, this orange building. You ever want to get some some fire tacos? That's where you go. Just like them jits right there. I don't know if you can see them folks all the way on Polk Street. Just like them jits right there, man. That's probably how we was, man. Cause like my other siblings, you know, everybody moved away now. Cause like once you get some money, you do want to live in better homes. You know what I'm saying? The neighborhood is the same. The neighborhood, ain't nothing wrong with the neighborhood. It be the homes that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did this. I done did this probably 1,000 times, taking that cut. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show y'all, man. You know. So yeah, man. You know, it's a jitterbug. I will go inside this store because I know the owner. You feel me? And they know basically all my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to go disturb them because some people don't like the camera. They don't like the camera in their face, you feel me? They don't like the camera all unexpected and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just try to keep the, you know what I'm saying? It changed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really changed much. This store been open for like, since 2000. Yeah, I used to walk in here with my brother and just order food and shit. They have some of the best Mexican food when it comes to Mexican food. You know what I'm saying? So like, but they did expand it. The dude, he got a shop now in He got a shop now in the flea market too. You feel me? And now he got a clothing store. That's actually where I got this, what I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? That's actually where I got what I'm wearing right now. You feel me? He got some good shit in there. You feel me? And he actually gave me a deal. He gave me a deal on this one and another shirt. You feel me? So for the ladies, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to check them out right here. They're on Palm Beach Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Free promo. You know what I'm saying? And this right here has always been a bar. This right here has always been a bar. Let me switch hands real quick so y'all can see my point of view. Or, you know what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, like I said, we're taking a stroll through the neighborhood. I might stop to get me something to eat at Burger King. That's basically what we got out here. We got Burger King or tacos. And Popeyes too, but Popeyes is more farther down that way on Wood and Palm Beach. And this used to be Ponce's dealership. You know what I'm saying? My mom got into an accident right here. I'm talking about a bad accident. She got hit from right here, and then she got hit from the opposite side. And somehow her car was managed to still crank up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm just blogging right now on Palm Beach Boulevard before they change this motherfucker, because they just signed an executive order. You know what I'm saying? They signed this executive order through DeSantis and shit. So they are going to change the names of the streets. You know what I'm saying? They're going to change the name of Palm Beach Boulevard, bro. Ain't that some bullshit? Ain't that some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? So long live Palm Beach. Look, they got all the cameras set up right here so they can track people. I don't know, maybe that's for traffic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this pole in Palm Beach right here, y'all. Like Palm Beach, they're going to change the name of Palm Beach Boulevard. So when you see this, or when I drop this as an individual video, it might be Donald J. Trump, because that's what they're changing it to. And if you don't like how the fuck they changed out the name of Palm Beach Boulevard, drop an F for fuck Donald J. Trump in the comment or in the chat, you feel me? Because they are going to change it, but guess what? They can never change the people though. You know what I'm saying? Quetzal Supermarket, that's Guatemalan. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all be easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy out here because they trying to change up our neighborhoods, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a Hispanic community. You know what I'm saying? So like, for them to try to change shit up, yeah, they on some bullshit. You feel me? But just like, you know what I'm saying, they doing that shit in a lot of places in Florida because Trump moved down here. So like, they feel like, yeah, we gotta put it in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because they are anti-Hispanics, anti-immigrant. You know what I'm saying? But this place here will forever be a Hispanic community. They can change the names, they can change it to Hitler if they want to, but we will always be here, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been here as long as I've been here. I've been here since 99. And right now it's 2026. And I've seen a lot of changes, you know what I'm saying, where they always attack our people. They always went for the, you know what I'm saying, for the Hispanic, Guatemalan, Mexican, Honduran, Hispanics in general. You feel me? Because they did a whole sweep back in 2006. That's when they deported my dad in 2006. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember the march. I went for the march. I went to March in 2006 with my little brothers. We were young back then, you know what I'm saying? But this is nothing new. To a lot of people, it might be new, you know what I'm saying? They might think this immigration is sweet. They might think, you know, and it happens under every administration. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always said, left wing, right wing, same birdie. You know what I'm saying? At least the left wing, they do, you know what I'm saying, try to help minorities parentheses, because in reality, they don't want us to become the majority in the system, because we already are a majority. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want people to get rights and start voting, you know what I'm saying, to really, you know, like give people the opportunities they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, like left wing, right wing, same birdie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Without the other wing, they can't flop. You feel me? They can't fly. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes, man, it don't matter what kind of administration we have, because the system was always designed to suppress the neighborhood, especially my kind of neighborhood. You feel me? But yeah, world, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of homeless people that live here in this area. And the other day I was walking by, I seen the police fucking with somebody, man. That you know, he got his little hut in there, and then that's where he sleeps peacefully, man. This field right here always been there. Like, I used to take a cut through that field when I was young. I used to go up there to that gas station that you see, maybe you can see up ahead. I used to go there to get my mom's newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Whew, I'm starting to get a little hot now. Starting to get hot, boy, this walking I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man. It's a fucked up world we live in, but everybody keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? We're all not criminals, however they say. We're not criminals, man. We're not killers. We're not none of that. You feel me? It's just something they like to push, especially when like a tragedy happens. They actually take big advantage and full advantage of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, always look out. See how that truck just pulled up on me? That's why one thing I know about Palm Beach, like, yeah, you got to be on your Q's and P's, because it happens. You feel me? Accidents happen, and if as a pedestrian, you gotta be on your shit. You feel me? Because one hit, bitch, you're dead. You know, a whole bunch of people have lost their life on this road, State Road 80. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shouts out to the bus system, man. That's one of our main transportations out here for the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people use it. You know what I'm saying? Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? Little Caesars is right here. We got Little Caesar, hot and ready. Hot and ready. Who's hot and ready? Oh man, the smell of that dough reminds me of my old job that I used to work at. I used to work at Papa John's when I was growing up. I worked at Papa John's for a long ass time. So like every time I walk by a pizzeria, it reminds me of my old job. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know. Now we're up over here at Maya Express. Like I said, they can change the names to whoever they want. You know what I'm saying? And that's the wash house right there. You feel me? They can change the names to Hitler. They can change the name to white supremacy. But one thing about it, we're always gonna be here, man. You know what I'm saying? There's too many Hispanics to kick everybody out. either they like it or not, like we always gonna be here. Like, you know, it's too late for the cleansing. You know what I'm saying? And all these people opening up businesses, we're here to do business. All the other shit they push, it's straight propaganda. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe all the bullshit you hear, because it's bullshit. All the business owners, them people ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They over here creating a market, and they definitely pay their taxes. You know. So it's a whole bunch of propaganda they like to push about certain communities, which is, you know what I'm saying, straight bullshit. But it's not this ain't nothing new. They did this in 2006. They did it in both administrations. They did it under Obama. They did it under Bush. They do it under Trump. They do it under Biden. Like both administration, bro. They play the game. You feel me? Left wing, right wing, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Same birdie. You feel me? So the best thing to do is unite as a community and help each other out. You feel me? Because like, as soon as, you know what I'm saying? Because like, when we unite and build businesses, open businesses, we're stronger together. You feel me? Because like, one thing about this country is about money. If you got money, you good. If you don't got money, you're gonna be assed out, because the system has plenty of money to fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? That's it used to be all Winn-Dixie. Now it's Bravo, but I don't know why they took Bravo off. You feel me? So like I'm saying, man, like I'm just giving y'all some real spiel. You know what I'm saying? Real spiel. But this is where I'm gonna make a quick stop, because or maybe I should go to Popeyes. Nah, I had Popeyes last night. I can't be eating all that. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip Burger King because I've been having too much of it. I've been having too much BK, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna catch a ride back here in a little bit. I seen the same sheriff pass. I don't know. It might be a different person, different officer, because you know what I'm saying. This is not their jurisdiction. This is city. This is where the city boys roam. This is you know the police, not sheriff. But one thing I've noticed, sheriffs don't give a fuck about that. They are the most fucking piggies out here that like to mess with Hispanics and shit. You know what I'm saying? The police do too, but like sheriffs, they're like, because like I feel like most sheriffs, they're country boys. They come from the other side of town. They don't live in this neighborhood. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, make sure y'all when y'all see this video, Palm Beach might not be Palm Beach no more. Most likely it won't be, because they just signed the executive order from West Palm to downtown Fort Myers. They are changing it to Donald J. Trump, which is some fuck shit, because that man ain't doing nothing great. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that man is pushing is division and hate. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I gotta come up with some kind of theme like that. You feel me? All right, y'all. This is where we go. This is where I'm gonna end my journey. I'm gonna still do more down that way, but that's gonna be another day when I get my my microphone going. Cause shit. All right, live. We out this motherfucker. 100 live stream. Make sure y'all pull up, sub up, drop something in the chat, in the comment, and we out this bitch. Yeah. We starting the blog off today at Lil Ray. Yeah. You can be whatever you wanna be. I choose to be a astronaut. You know what I'm saying? That was a blog, man. You already know. Go by LiL-DRO DCB. Shit. I've been missing in action, according to, you know what I'm saying, a few people. Like, damn, Dro, where you at, bruh? When you coming back on the live? You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get a few blogs together for y'all. But you know, shit, life get real, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to rerun that blog. I already ran it on my 100 live, you feel me? But like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, I gotta add a little extra, a few things to my live, even if it's a rerun. You know what I'm saying? But this is live right now, right here. This is brand new. You know what I'm saying? This is live 111. And you're supposed to make a wish when you when anything has to do with 111. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all make a wish right now. Let me know why you're not supposed to tell me your wish. But yeah, world, you know what I'm saying? I've been ducked off, I've been missing in action, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to handle a lot of things, you feel me? Y'all know, man, life get real. There's a lot of you know what I'm saying, a lot of life situations you gotta handle and deal with. You know what I'm saying? If you've been keeping up with my lives and shit, you know what I'm saying, like a few months back, probably like 3 months ago now, you know what I'm saying, I've been in survival mode, you know what I'm saying, and I've been trying to figure out like where to go, you know what I'm saying, here or there, you know what I'm saying, and the channel like really started taking off, really started going up, and then all of a sudden, like, I got hit with the door. They closed the door on me, you know, like I got demonetized. You know what I'm saying? People can't send me super chats. People can't tip me. You know, my numbers dropped because, you know, my AdSense basically just got deleted because the little bit of money that I had in AdSense, yeah, they kept all that. They took all that from me, which is cool. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, when it rains, it storms. You know, so. It is what it is, you know. I'm still gonna, you know, try to come on here and do my live stream and do what I do best, you know what I'm saying? Talk some shit, spill some shit, acknowledge some shit, let y'all know what's new, what's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just been handling a lot of shit, man. Just trying to come up with my next plan, you know, what I'm gonna do next. But what? Like I gotta figure out a real solution to all of this, because everything is starting to look so good for me, you know what I'm saying? Everything's starting to look so great, and then it just flops. You feel me? Everything in life. I guess that's just how life is, you know. That's why I guess people say don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever think shit's sweet, because life can do a U-turn on you anytime, any day. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, I've been missing in action. I haven't been doing live. I've been trying to keep up with the shorts, you know what I'm saying? Like, my inbox is full of content that the few people, you know what I'm saying, that always sends me new stuff, because y'all know I post them. But like I said, I've been trying to focus on another plan, you know, how I'm going to like really do this streaming stuff. And you know, so I've been trying to figure that out, but you know, slowly for surely I'm getting it together. And I know a lot of people probably wondering like, damn, Dro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's the word? You feel me? So, you know, like I gotta keep it all the way real with y'all, man. You know, I mean, I did that blog. I reran the blog just so y'all can see my stepping grounds where I've been since I was 8 years old. I've been here, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking this is what's the place for me. You feel me? Thinking this is like where I'm gonna really like figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, man, like life is full of surprises. Life is full of, you know what I'm saying? Life has a lot of obstacles, trials that, you know, life gonna throw at you and shit. So, you know, but I guess like you have to maintain, you know what I'm saying? You gotta maintain above, keep your head above water, you know what I'm saying? Because life can drown you, you feel me? There's a lot of people that will like panic and not know what to do, you know what I'm saying? But good thing, you know what I'm saying? I was raised around hustlers and shit, you know, that always like I seen so many hustlers, people have it and then crash and not have it, go from up here to zero again, from square one, start all over again. And it's not the first time that like, you know what I'm saying, everything has went wrong for me, you feel me? A lot of times, but not this bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been down, I've been broke, I've been to jail, I've been, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I always bounce back, you feel me? I always figured out a way how to come back, you feel me? But with this right here, this is like, this is gonna be like a real big decision and change in my life, you feel me? Cause, you know, like, you gotta eventually, like, make a real decision in life, you feel me? You just can't keep on doing the same thing over and over again, because that's called insanity. That's called being insane, you feel me? Doing the same thing and expecting different outcomes, you feel me? There will never be different outcomes if you just keep on doing the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, yeah, I gotta figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? I got, today's the 11th. So I got about 20, 21, 22 days left in, you know, in my apartment that I live in. You know, like, my lease is gonna be up in about 20, yeah, let's just say 21 days. I don't know how many days is in this month of July. So, you know, and the channel was doing so good, you know what I'm saying? Like, the channel, you know, you know, I got all super excited. I got accepted in the YouTube program. I got accepted as a partner. You know what I'm saying? I got monetized, like, you know. But then it came to like, okay, now we need all this from you. Since, you know, you're making money, you're getting money off the platform. And, you know, Uncle Sam wants his cut. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam gonna need his cut. And if you don't have the credentials, you don't have the paperwork, he will shut you out. You know what I'm saying? He will you know, he'll like, oh no, you can't get a piece of the pie. I mean, if I can't get a piece of it, you know, you can get the pie, but I need a piece too. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, you know what I'm saying? That's how this Western system is set up, and that's how it works. And unfortunately, you know, like for 12 years, for the ones that, you know, follow my story and have seen my other live stream and shit, I didn't really wanna tell like my whole situation or expose my whole situation, because you can't trust people, you know what I'm saying?
especially for me, like I was always taught not to trust nobody. You feel me? I was always taught to like never, you know what I'm saying, like spill the beans, never really tell a bit anything or what really be going on. You know what I'm saying? So I always, I always played it safe, you can say. But now I'm down to like where okay, like this is it. You feel me? This is where my journey ends with everything that I've been on, everything that I've been doing since I was a kid, since I was 8 years old. I know I look young. I'm blessed with some youth, but I'm 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I was 8 years old, you know what I'm saying, my parents brought me here to this country, and you know what I'm saying, this is everything I know. Fort Myers, Florida, to be exact. This is everything I know. My brothers, my sisters, you know what I'm saying, like I made so many friends. I made so many, like people. I met so many people. I graduated high school. I was just actually going through through a picture. You know what I'm saying, like pictures of me and my friends back in high school. Like I met so many people because I felt like okay, yeah, this is home. You feel me? This is where I feel like I'm from. You feel me? But so, but whenever I got here when I was 8 years old, I guess my parents did file for my, like I said, to fix my legal citizenship, to like, to get some kind of status. Because I came through like everybody else does it, you feel me? People from other countries, man, they don't. First off, I'm indigenous. You feel me? I'm native. So like, the country that I'm from, we are also the least favored. You feel me? Like, we don't get all the opportunities because we are natives. You know what I'm saying? We're the minorities of the country. I'm from Guatemala. If people don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like, my parents, they never went to school. You feel me? They don't read and write. You feel me? They speak a little. They speak a little Spanish, but we speak our native language. You know what I'm saying? So like, and the government of Guatemala don't really favor us like that. You feel me? They're gonna be like, what the hell do you want? Why do you want a visa? You feel me? So my parents, they never went to school, so they don't know the legal system because school didn't exist when they were growing up in the 80s or 70s or 80s. So like everybody else does it, they just traveled here and came over here, made it here, started family, and and then I have 4 brothers. You know what I'm saying? Well, 2 sisters and 2 brothers that are born here. Like I guess when my parents left Guatemala, I was too young. You feel me? I was 3 years old when my mom left me with my auntie. Till I was like 8, I started wondering, where's my mom? You know what I'm saying? Like I see all these little kids, walk around with their like with their siblings, and hey Meli, ¿cómo estamos, primazo? Aquí, primo, contando una historia. you know. So like I was like, man, I want to go see my mom. I want to go meet my dad. I want to go meet my siblings. I heard I got brothers and sisters, over there in the U.S. So and somehow I ended up traveling here with some people that I guess was traveling here at the time, which was in '98. I remember I got to Fort Myers, Florida in '98. Going into '99 because it was Christmas time. I remember it was around December. It was around November, and then Thanksgiving came, and then Christmas came. Sí, Meli. Sí, aquí contando una historia, primo. ¿Entiendes? Como estoy diciendo a la gente, me queda aquí 22 días y me regreso para Guatemala. 2 días. He estado aquí por 29 años. Llegué a los 8 años for the people that speak Spanish, para la gente que habla español, lo que estoy contando básicamente. Estoy en un nivel, en un tiempo en mi vida donde tengo que hacer una decisión grande que yo creo que mucha gente tiene que hacer en su vida. Y ahorita yo estoy en ese lugar, en ese tiempo. Porque hay veces uno no sabe cuando uno es joven, piensa que todo está bien, todo va bien, nada pasa. Pero cuando uno se da cuenta que, ok, yo creo que esta es la hora y el tiempo donde, como siendo un, hola, Cedar. I am new here. Oh, you're new here? Well, welcome. See, it's like there's always new people. Siempre hay nueva gente que viene a mi canal. Y yo estoy bien agradecido por eso. I speak English, I speak Spanish, ¿me entiendes? No, tengo 38. Cumplí los 38 años el mayo. Mi cumpleaños es... Yo nací el 88. Llegué aquí a los Estados Unidos el 98. Entonces ahora básicamente tengo 30 años aquí, yo creo, como 30 años. Bueno, no, llegué aquí el 98, entrando al 99, porque me acuerdo, porque yo no conocía a mi mamá. Mi mamá se fue de Guatemala con mi papá a los... yo creo que el 91 tiene que ser, porque mi hermana se nació en California el 93. Y, ¿me entiendes? Yo no conocía a mi mamá. My Spanish is terrible, but it's a pleasure meeting you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you too. Welcome to the channel. Stick around. You know, I speak Spanglish on here. You know, I speak Spanish. If you talk to me in Spanish, I talk to you in Spanish. If you talk to me in English, I talk to you in English. Meli habla español, so, you know, estoy contando lo que está pasando. Básicamente, sí, llegué aquí el 90. Bueno, como te digo, fue en un Christmas, cuando es Navidad. Llegué aquí como en noviembre, porque me acuerdo mi primer Thanksgiving. Así se dice, creo que acción de gracia. Y llegué aquí, conocí a mi mamá, conocí a mi papá, ¿me entiendes? Conocí a mis hermanos que habían nacido aquí, que yo no los conocía. You know, I'm telling Melly, I got here in 98, going into 99, because it was like November time, around Thanksgiving. Entonces, tú sabes, empecé a conocer qué es lo que es. Wow, you know, cuando yo llegué aquí era diferente que Guatemala, ¿me entiendes? Because, like, Guatemala is you know, is dirt roads, and, you know, we don't have all these luxury things that, you know, we call luxury here. So, you know, it was the best thing ever happened to me. Fue lo mejor que me pudo pasar. Y, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, empecé, me escribieron en la escuela, you know, empecé a conocer el lugar donde estaban mis padres. Bueno, yo creo que ellos me dejaron porque yo estaba bien pequeño para caminar entre el desierto, tú sabes cómo viene la gente. Y sí, ¿me entiendes? Por unos cuantos años yo sentía así como que me abandonaron, pero ahora siendo un señor entiendo por qué mucha gente se va de su país, porque quieren buscar algo mejor y buscar una vida mejor. Sí, me dejaron con una tía, que ella descanse en paz. Básicamente cuando mi memoria se empezó a dar, yo lo que me acuerdo como mi mamá es mi tía, porque yo no me acordaba nada de mi madre. Tenía una imagen de mi madre en mi mente, pero cuando la conocí en el 98 no parecía ella, ¿me entiendes? Porque yo creo que mi mamá me dejó cuando era bien joven, entonces sí, porque yo creo unos cuantos meses atrás encontré una foto de mi mamá cuando ella estaba joven. Y esa es mi mamá que me acuerdo. Es cuando dije, ok, entonces sí me acuerdo de mi mamá. Nomás cuando llegué aquí, mi mamá estaba un poco más mayor, entonces se parecía diferente a mí, no se parecía a la mujer que tenía en mi mente como se parecía a mi mamá, pero cuando encontré esa foto de ella hace unos cuantos meses atrás, yo dije, wow, esa es mi mamá que me acuerdo teniendo en la mente como un niño, porque yo siempre tenía, ¿me entiendes? Cuando uno es un niño, quiere tener una mamá, ¿me entiendes? Entonces como te digo, me dejaron a los 3 años. So, cuando empezó a reaccionar mi mente y viendo lo que está pasando, me acuerdo como a los 7 años empecé a querer tener una mamá. ¿Entiendes? Es cuando, no sé cómo, pero y a los 8 años, yo creo que mandaron para mí o vine con unas personas, pero me acuerdo yo andaba con unas personas, pasamos, caminamos y todo eso. So, llegué aquí, ¿me entiendes? Pero como te digo, mis padres nunca fueron a la escuela. Entonces, ellos no sabían el proceso, cómo hacer las cosas legalmente. ¿Me entiendes? Y sí, mis padres tenían papeles, les dieron papeles, tenía otros 2 hermanos que ellos los trajeron ellos más temprano que yo, porque ellos estaban un poco más mayor. So, cuando ellos llegaron aquí, yo creo que, ¿me entiendes? Ellos ya tenían papeles, o sea, les hizo fácil a ellos para que le dieran papeles. Entonces, cuando yo llegué, pero cuando ellos aplicaron por mis 2 hermanos mayores, era en California. Entonces ellos se movieron aquí para Florida, no sé qué año, el 95 a lo mejor, no, tiene que ser el 94, porque mi otro hermano nació aquí en Florida y él se nació en el 94 y ellos ya estaban en Florida. So, cuando llegué aquí en Florida, fuimos a la oficina de inmigración y todo eso, y ellos aplicaron por mis papeles, pero ellos no siguieron con los cortes, no se fueron a los cortes, no fueron a las citas. Y yo tuve un padre que pensaba que él sabía todo, porque me acuerdo que cayó un papel con la antorcha de la señora o el señor. Esa es una señora, ¿no? Del Statue of Liberty que está en Nueva York, agarrando la antorcha. Y me acuerdo de mi papá cuando llegó ese papel. Ajá, sí, nunca me olvidé de ella. Ujú, sí, claro, ajá. Sí, y sí llegué y conocí a ellos, pero ellos no siguieron con las citas, entonces cerraron mi caso. Nunca me dieron papeles, porque me acuerdo cuando cayó esa noticia, mi papá dijo, oh, en 3 meses te va a caer tu mica, te va a caer seguro social y todo eso. Pero es que él nomás pensaba que así iba a ser, pero cuando yo llegué a tener ¿me entiendes? Cuando empecé a ir a la escuela, empecé a leer y entender inglés, en el papel, era un papel de noticia. Allí decía, tienes 21 días de irte a una oficina de inmigración para las huellas y las fotos, y los biometrics, es lo que decía el papel. Y yo creo, pues él nunca me llevó para eso. Entonces, tú sabes, la migración no va a venir a buscarte en la casa y decirte, oh, no fuiste por el caso de tu hijo. Ellos nomás cancelan cancelan, ¿cómo se dice? El proceso y ponen un orden de removerte o lo cancelan, ¿me entiendes? Entonces fui creciendo. Yo no pensaba mucho de esos, ¿me entiendes? Yo pensaba que yo soy de aquí, yo hablaba inglés, no pensaba que era la importancia de tener estatus legales. Y tú sabes, cuando uno es joven, a veces tiene amigos, se junta con los amigos y empecé bueno, me acuerdo cuando yo tenía mis 16 años, yo quería trabajar. Siempre empecé, ya trabajaba, pero con mi papá nos íbamos hacia cortar árboles o íbamos a piscar tomate, porque aquí en Florida existe mucho trabajo en el campo. Entonces, tú sabes, un guatemalteco está acostumbrado de trabajar en el campo, él no le importaba cualquier trabajo, ¿me entiendes? Entonces él me llevaba con él, yo empecé a trabajar a los 12, 13 años piscando tomate, haciendo lo que sea. Pero cuando yo estaba en la high school, yo creo que lo llaman la universidad allí, bueno, yo creo que así lo llaman, la high school, de 8 grados y adelante, 8 años de escuela y adelante. Y yo quería trabajar así en una tienda o algo. Y allí es donde llegué a saber que yo dije a mi mamá, mamá, yo necesito mi seguro social y papeles para buscar trabajo. Y mi mamá me dice, oh, mijo, tú no tienes eso. Yo dije, wow, no tengo papeles. ¿No tienes eso? Y no se preocuparon, ¿me entiendes? No sé por qué. No se preocuparon de eso. Y bueno, busqué la manera de trabajar, ¿me entiendes? Empecé a trabajar en una compañía, saqué una mica chueca y como hace mucha la gente. Y empecé a trabajar. Así cuando salimos cuando no hay escuela. Pero entonces no, cuando empecé a ganar dinero, ya gano dinero como quiera. Yo no entendía qué es la importancia de tener estatus legales en este país. Y, ¿me entiendes? Uno tiene su juventud, no puse atención a nada de eso. Empecé a manejar, me compré un carro y empecé a manejar sin licencia, ¿me entiendes? Me sentía como que, todo eso no era importante. Hasta que un día a mis 23 años me levanté un cargo, que no es mal, ¿me entiendes? Yo estaba atrás de la casa donde yo vivía antes. Y bueno, estábamos en el proceso de mover. Básicamente todavía tenemos derecho de estar allí. Entonces un día yo fui a una casa de un amigo y mi casa vieja se quedaba en otro bloque. Caminé para allá y estábamos tomando un poco ese día. Bueno, no voy a decir un poco, tomamos un poco mucho. Y en vez de caminar a la casa nueva, que otros 3 bloques, yo me fui a mi casa vieja. Y los vecinos pensaban que alguien estaba entrando dentro de la casa. Porque ellos pensaban que nosotros no estábamos en vacación o todavía vivimos allí y era noche. Y me miraron atrás y llamaron la ley. Y como ya estaba vacío la casa, todavía estaba la casa de mi perro allí porque yo tenía perro. Y todavía estaba la casa de mi perro allí. Y cuando llegó la ley, manos arriba, todo esto, yo dije, what the heck, ¿qué pasó? Yo vivo aquí. Pero ellos no me quisieron escuchar por lo que cuando les llamaron. Y, ¿me entiendes? Me agarraron por la nuca, ¿me entiendes? Y me fui para la cárcel ese día. Me ponieron muchos cargos encima, como entrar en una casa, y esto y eso. Pero después la vecina vio que era yo. Entonces ella se fue a los oficiales y dijo, oh, él vive allí, disculpe, yo pensaba que era alguien diferente. Pero la ley, ¿me entiendes? Ellos, pues ya, porque ellos ya me habían golpeado, ya me habían hecho mucho mal. Entonces ellos tenían que buscar un cargo para que ellos no se miran mal, que atacaron a alguien en su propia casa. Tenían que fabricar un cargo para que se miran bien en frente del juez. Y entonces allí empezó mi situación con la ley. Y cuando yo estaba en la cárcel, me dejaron salir y me pusieron en 2 años de probatoria. Supuestamente escupí en la cara de un oficial, pero eso no es cierto porque me ponieron la cosa encima porque pensaban porque lo que les habían dicho que yo estaba entrando en una casa, pero yo vivía ahí. Y entonces me ponieron esa cosa que arde la cara y la piel. Entonces yo estaba escupiendo esa cosa y el oficial dijo que yo estaba escupiendo en él y eso no fue cierto. ¿Me entiendes? Y de allí empezó empezó esa situación con la ley, cumplí los 2 años de probatoria y ¡pum! Se viene la migración encima de mí, me levantan, me voy me llevan a la cárcel de migración. Yo estaba allí por unos cuantos meses, pues el juez dijo, bueno, básicamente tú eres de acá, ¿me entiendes? Te vamos a dar un bond de $10,000. Y gracias a mi familia, ¿me entiendes? Tenía un poco de ahorro y mi familia ponieron lo resto y me dejaron salir el 2012. No, no tiene que ser el 2013 porque casi ya estaba cumpliendo mis 2 años de probatoria. Y desde allá empecé a ir a corte, pagando abogados, pagando esto. Ellos dicen, tienes que borrarte ese cargo contra el oficial para que califiques para algo. Entonces entré en un proceso casi 10 años. ¿Me entiendes? Me iba a corte en Miami, ¿me entiendes? Y cuando entró el Trump, ahí se terminó mi caso, ¿me entiendes? So, ahí y ahorita, y entonces por los últimos, ¿me entiendes? Últimos años desde el 2020, desde que empezó COVID, empecé a trabajar duro, ¿me entiendes? Perdí el caso, querían que que me yera allí y me entregaba, pero no tenía nada, entonces mejor me puse las pilas, como dijo mi amigo, y empecé a trabajar duro para tener, ¿me entiendes? Un poco de ahorro para no estar tan quebrado, ¿me entiendes? So, yeah, esa es mi historia y ahorita ya llegó el tiempo que aquí se terminó mi historia en la USA. Y como quiera está duro para la gente aquí, anyway, you know. Está duro para sobrevivir, entonces para mí es mejor para hacer un cambio, es tiempo, you know. But yeah, Cedar, where you from, what city and state? If you're still in the chat, if you're still watching, I always get different views and different people over here to pull up on the channel and shit, you know. I always appreciate the new visitors, you know. We got people from Mexico, we got people from Brazil, Honduras, Guatemala, Germany. We got people from what was the other one? I think I can go through my analytics so I can see the people that actually post up on the channel. I think it's under audience. Yeah, see our top geography is United States, Canada, India, Mexico, Germany. And our top cities are New York, Los Angeles, Houston. Tashkent? Where is Tashkent? Wow, that's cool. That's a new city on that's our new top city. These are new top cities that watches us. Anybody know where Tashkent is at? Then San Francisco. Shouts out to San Francisco. So basically, I was just telling, you know what I'm saying, I was just telling Melly, you know what I'm saying, my parents brought me here when I was like 8 years old, and I've been here since 98. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I made a whole bunch of friends, I made a whole bunch of acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? I basically learned everything that I know here in South Florida. You know, I grew up in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, with like, my neighborhood is black and Hispanic, you know, so I got a lot of black friends, I have a lot of Hispanic, Mexican, Puerto Rican friends, you know what I'm saying, and in the past 2-3 years, I started like really getting to know, more Hispanics, that only speak Spanish. So, so I bettered my Spanish, like, because there was a time I didn't speak Spanish. I think I learned Spanish till I was like 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in school and this Honduran girl, she was so pretty, her name was Carla. And I think she liked me, but I couldn't communicate with her. I couldn't really have a conversation with her because my Spanish was rookie as hell. I couldn't even like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I bet she was like, yeah, this guy, he needs help. That's it. I bet she was like, yeah, this guy's a trip. He needs to learn some Spanish. But cause the teachers they thought I was like I was like Spanish, you know what I'm saying? They thought I knew like how to speak Spanish and shit. But nah, man, I speak Canjobal and I spoke English. I knew a little Spanish, but I remember joining this business. Well, a lot of people say it's a pyramid scheme, but when I was 16, 17, man, I wanted to like make it. I wanted to like be like really successful. So I joined this thing called Quick Start, aka Amway. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of Amway. You sell products and then you invite people and then they sell products and then you get a piece of whatever they sell and so on and on. So that's where I met this Mexican couple, and they only spoke Spanish, but with the little bit of Spanish that I knew, I was able to understand and comprehend. Man, I remember them saying, "Oh, you're gonna make it to first you start off as platinum, and then you make it to, I think, bronze, or then you make it to emerald and diamond, and they mentioned, oh, once you reach those levels, you make thousands of dollars a month." I was like, ooh, I want to do that because I already knew what hard work was. You know what I'm saying? I started working at 13 years old, picking tomatoes in Immokalee with my dad, trimming palm trees. My dad, all he knew was physical work. But I was like, man, I can't keep doing that all my life like my dad. I want to work in a store. They got AC in there. You know what I'm saying? So but I was like, dang, man, I don't know why I don't have papers. I don't know why, and then music. You know what I'm saying? And then music, man, it's like I fell in love with rap music. I just felt like, because Tupac is my top favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? Then Boosie, after I got a little older, you know what I'm saying? I started peeping game and started recognizing what's real, you know what I'm saying? But when I didn't know any of that, Tupac was like the shit to me. He still is the shit to me. Then I was like, oh, I want to rap too, you know what I'm saying? I see Tupac with all this, you know what I'm saying? Back then it was like, ooh, he got gold, he got rings, he got cars, and the women, you know what I'm saying? I was a kid, man, So I was like, yeah, I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? That's when my brother Ro was still alive. If you saw the beginning of the live stream, the blog, you know what I'm saying? That's when Ro was still alive, and I remember telling Ro, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do when I grow up, bro? He was like, what? I'm gonna rap. He's like, oh yeah? I said, yeah. And then he's like, alright, spit something right now then. Do something right now. And I was like, oh shit. and I couldn't do it. And that's when bro was like, because both of my brothers, my older brothers were there. I have another brother, older, you know what I'm saying? Bro was the second oldest. I'm the third. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, both of them boys were just chilling there. They're older than me and shit. They're like, how you gonna rap if you can't do nothing in front of us? I said, yeah, that's true. But I still wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? I thought rapping was like just coming up with a lot of rhyme words. I didn't know you had to like, you know what I'm saying, count, like really, like, you know what I'm saying? I just thought, oh, you just got a rhyme and then you got a rap song. But you know, but damn man, it's like, then a few years later, my brother died in 2003. But, you know, somebody took his life in 2003. And I remember writing an angry song. You know, I mean, I'm sure my flow was all, I'm sure like it wasn't all there yet, but I just started unleashing, you feel me, how I felt. And I showed it to my friends. And my friends, damn, Dro, that's good. That's a good song, Dro. It was called Saturday Night. I think it was like, it was a Saturday night. I looked outside, hoping bro might come by. Looked around, so my neighbors getting high. I knew something wasn't right. Then I went inside and took a nap. 2 hours later came the cop. Came the news that Roha got shot and passed away. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It went something like that. And I guess that was like the beginning of me like doing rap, you feel me? Like and it's kind of fucked up because he had to, for me to even like really spit something, the guy that told me to spit something I couldn't do in front of, he had to die for me to like come up with a verse, you can say, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember that I recorded it, but I didn't even try to rhyme. I didn't even try to like I just did it. And that's how I know till this day the real shit is actually real shit. You feel me? Like that shit. The real shit is hard. It's not hard to do. Real shit, it's fluent. It comes out easy. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like. It's just, I guess the feeling, the emotion, the delivery, because you really mean it. And all my friends like, bro, you can rap. You can, you know, my friends amp me up because they know what I'm spitting on there was real. You know, my brother just passed away. I'm still feeling the pain. I'm still going through it. So, you know, like my friends, they were like, yeah, bro, you know, you can rap. And then I remember, bro, every song I did was about my brother. I probably wrote at least 20 songs straight about my brother. I couldn't rap about anything else but my brother's death. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like, oh, these were like real songs, these were like polished. Like, nah, it was just, I'm just writing and recording on my own fucking cassette tape, you feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? I remember my mom still had a little cassette tape, so I would like play a beat on this radio and then record on this on this radio, record over my mom's like, I don't know, group tapes and shit. And you know what I'm saying, that's how I started doing rap, you know what I'm saying. And of course life is real, you feel me? I graduated school, you know what I'm saying, life got real. I started finding habits, you know what I'm saying. I started drinking, I started doing other things with my friends, that what they were doing, you know what I'm saying. And I ended up, you know, driving still with no DL and just picked up, you know what I'm saying. Like the biggest thing that I got into it with was like you know what I'm saying, was when I went back to my old crib one night. Because I felt like it was safe to go back there, but the neighbor ended up calling the people on me. And then I picked up a charge, you know what I'm saying. That was in 2011. Then I got put on probation for 2 years. Then after my probation was over, ICE came and got me and then took me in. Then I went to court in front of the judge. He granted me a bond for $10,000. Then they let me out. Then I got on a almost 15-year journey. You know, it was like 1 court per year, two immigration court per year, and I'm working and paying my bills, and I'm still paying my lawyers because I had to get an immigration lawyer, then I had to get a criminal defense lawyer to try to expunge my felony that I had picked up. And shit just got extra heavy and bad for me, you know what I'm saying? So I just like, then I just got bad. I just started like drinking more, you know what I'm saying? And I got depressed, and you know, then family, you know, issues. You know, my little brothers and sisters grew up. You know, they started living life, you know what I'm saying, and started finding out what they wanted to do. And it was like, damn, bro, it's like, it just never ends, you know what I'm saying? It's always issues after issues. You know what I'm saying? Then it came to a point where, like, well, you know, when COVID hit, and that's when Trump was like leaving office, or he was trying to prove to his followers that, you know, he's gonna do what he say he do. Cause I remember they gave me DACA, the Dreamer. What's up, Antonio? They gave me DACA. I qualified for DACA. You know, I got out. Or Chris, my bad, Chris. I don't know. I'm just reading your name. I know who you are. You know, they you know, I was locked up for a little bit, but the judge gave me a bond. You know, with immigration you gotta pay all cash. You can't pay the 10% like county, like jail. So, you know, granted me. They released me. I was locked up. I went from Miami to Key West because of my charge. So, you know, then I got put on this long, stressful journey. You know, like I had to go to court. Like I went to court for straight 10 years to Miami. You know, and then during this time, I'm not supposed to be working, like, because they gave me a bond because my sister was the one that's supposed to be doing for me. That's the one that's supposed to be supporting me. In reality, man, it's a setup, because ain't nobody gonna take care of nobody for 10 years. You can't work legally. You can't drive. You can't legally earn any money. Like, it's a setup. It's a setup because they know you're gonna eventually have to find a way how to make a living, how to go to work. You know, so like, yeah, I had to figure out a way how to make some income. You know, especially me. I'm an independent person. Like, I do not like relying on nobody. It's like I don't, you know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I've always been like that. Like, I don't beg. I don't stress nobody, you know what I'm saying, to do anything for me. I am grateful for the people that do for me and help me out, or has helped me out, you know, since the people that know my situation that I've been going through for the past, 15 years now? You know, 15, 16, probably like, 17 years? Because I caught my charge in 2011. Then I started going to court with immigration since 2013. So yeah, you know, and like I had to figure out how to make a living, how to earn some money. And so just going through it, I started stressing a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was still able to work, you feel me, but cash under the table, you know, busting my ass and just taking the bullshit that comes with, you know, being an immigrant. That's what, like, man, the thing is, the difference between me and the other folks is just that I speak the language, because I don't have there's nothing that made me special. You know, I only spoke the language and they didn't, but they work hard. I had to work as hard. I had to take the bullshit that came behind that, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I worked for a pest control company for like 8 years, for almost 9 years, and the owner of that place, man, like really loved to step all over people like me in that situation. You know, like every morning we had a meeting, because that's, you know, I'm still grateful that they gave me a job, but they took advantage of my labor, because they knew my situation. You know, he was like, "All right, we're gonna hire you, but you're gonna take all the bullshit and abuse that come with it, basically." You know what I'm saying? Like, he would go up every morning and just say, "Oh, you know, you ain't got deported yet? Oh, they didn't find you yet? Oh, the FBI haven't picked you up yet? Oh," yeah, 'cause like, you know, I had to take days off to go to court. They're like, we wasn't sure you was coming back. You know, and then all the workers, and not to mention, these are pro-Trumpers. You know, like, they only hired me because so I guess they can look like, "You see, we give opportunities to them too." But it wasn't for that. It was for my labor, you feel me? Because like, I would do these jobs, and then they would take credit for it, you know. They were like, "Oh yeah, we knocked this out." Like, man, I did 75% of the work, but who am I to complain? You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do, so just to keep a job, at least, you know. The way I looked at it, you know, I'm paying my rent, I'm paying my light, my water, I'm paying off my lawyer. You know, yeah, they talk a lot of shit, but words words won't unalive me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I worked amongst these people, and not all of them were bad. There was a veteran. The veteran was cool. He was like, "Don't worry about it, man." He said, they're just full of shit. Don't worry about them." They said, you know, that's what I respect. The people in the service, people in the army, people, you know, that are veterans. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the veterans, man, because they know, you know, like, he said, "I have Mexican friends, I have Hispanic, I have black friends in the army, and we're like brothers." So, you know, it's like, just don't think these folks represent all of the USA. You know, there's the other side. You know, it's like, and it's true, because I came across people that, like, you know, they don't hate migrants like that. You know, they're cool. But in Florida, man, we're just kind of full of that. You know what I'm saying? That MAGA mentality. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I still had a job. I worked amongst them, and that's where I actually, like, whoa, I saw another. Because I guess my first job was like with a cool person that didn't have that kind of mindset, or that didn't talk crazy like that. You know, so I thought, like, oh man, white folks are cool. Like, they're the coolest. Until, like, I got into this different environment. That's when I learned about left wing and right wing, blue and red. I was like, oh shit, I never knew how like this system is actually divided intentionally by the government, you know. So that's when I was like, oh shit, I didn't know there's this much people that didn't like want Hispanics here, or like that like just don't like us with a passion, you know what I'm saying? Just because we don't hold an ID or a social, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only person in my family that's not a citizen. You know, like all my brothers and sisters, they're citizens. You feel me? So like they got everything they need. I'm not saying money wise, but they can obtain everything. You feel me? So I was like, damn man, I used to wonder like, damn, why I wasn't born here? Why I can't qualify for that? You know what I'm saying? One mistake makes me like, damn, this bad person to the whole system. You know. But I always wanted to do the things legally. I wanted to like, you know, really accomplish, you know, cause like I kept going and kept working and kept paying my lawyer and showed up to every hearing until it came that day where like, hey, Mr., you know, by my last name, he said, the judge said, it's been 10 years and we've been generous with you and we're gonna have to come to a conclusion. Case denied, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. That's when reality hit me. I was like, oh, I'm getting removed. I gotta go, you know. So, you know, it came down to that, and then now it's just like, nah, man, it's hard to make a living. I built my YouTube channel. My music's doing good. I got supporters, but I don't have the credentials. I don't have the paperwork to legally make a living, get an income off of what I worked so hard for almost my whole life. You know, I perfected my music. I built this channel to over 15,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. You know, I'm doing numbers, but if you don't have what they ask you for, like, you can't make no money, you know. So they took all that away. They demonetized my channel. They took my AdSense. They gave me 30 days to give them everything they needed. I couldn't do it because I don't have it. I was denied. It's not that I didn't try. You know what I'm saying? So it has came to the point where this is where I will depart. I will voluntarily depart voluntarily because they will have to take me if I was getting deported. So I'm just departing. You know what I'm saying? I already bought my ticket. I'll go. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be grateful for everything that I have learned and everything that this country gave me. That's you know, ever since I was 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? I've been here for 30 years now, you know, I'm 38, you know, so everything that I know I learned from here. I don't know anything else, but it's not too late to go back to my birthplace. You know, I'm gonna miss all my friends. I'm gonna miss my family, of course, you know, but they can go visit me. They're citizens if they choose to. I'm gonna, you know, like all my friends, my close friends, they're like, damn, Dro, like, what can we do, you know, to help you? Like, even have my homeboy, Marvin, man, shouts out to my boy Marvin. He was like, hey, bro, like, I help you get a place, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's the same thing, bro. Like, I can't legally work, and I'm just tired of not being able to, like, do to have things that other people have, you know what I'm saying? You eventually get tired of looking over your shoulder, you get tired of not being able to go and get a driver's license, you know, or go get an apartment, you know, on your name and do everything independently. You always gotta depend on somebody, and people like are not always gonna come through for you. Yeah, for a moment it's cool, but I'm so appreciative, and I'm really like through 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 this part of my life in the past 5 years, I actually learned who are my real friends. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that did more for me than my own family did. And I'm not shitting on my family. My family is the best. They're cool, you feel me? But I got friends, man, that really like took me in and did whatever they could for me to, you know, kind of last this long after, you know, my case was denied, you know what I'm saying, after my last hearing. But living like that is not life, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, I don't want to get caged up again. I don't like that. I don't want to be like that. And another thing, bro, it's like, I don't want to be in a society where I'm not accepted, you know, because any day or any time, you know, I'm out there, you know, I can't go to like main places because they ask for IDs, they ask for, you know, they ask for all these credentials that I legally can't get, you know, and it's not nobody's fault because my parents, they didn't know how to read, they didn't know the process of legalizing their kid, you know what I'm saying? Because I was an 8-year-old kid when I got here, but it's just they like I said, they never went to school, so they didn't know, and I don't blame nobody for that. And then me growing up as a teenager or into a young adult and picked up a charge, you know, that makes me look like a bad person, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, like, it was a fabricated charge because I was at my old house, and you know, the neighbors thought somebody was breaking in our house, and it was me. But we was in the process of moving to another house, so the house was vacant, so they hit me with all kind of charges, but then later dropped because technically I could still be there because we had 90 days to get out the house. You know, that's the reason why I went back there that night, and then got mazed, got beat up, then got hit with assault on the Leo. But then later it dropped to battery on the Leo because when they mazed me, I spat. So I was spitting, and then the Leo said, "Oh, he spat on me. He spat on me." So that put me on a journey through, you know, with the system, and you know, I paid, I did everything I can to get it expunged and, you know, qualify for you know, it's like you gotta be an angel, bro. It's like you gotta be like this one great human being, you know what I'm saying? But everybody made mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm going willingly. They're not coming to cuff me and force me out. I'd rather go on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm gonna do another live because my Wi-Fi gets cut off on the 16th of this month. Right now it's the 11th, so my Wi-Fi gets cut off in 5 days. So I'm still going, you know what I'm saying, going have the channel, but maybe I'm just gonna do shorts for a while until I get stable wherever I'm going to. And you know, and maybe then I'll do another live, you know, I don't know, you know, but I'm definitely gonna do another live, but I gotta be stable, so I don't know if it's from here in a month, or from here in 2 months, or 3 months, 6 months, depending where my future leads me, wherever my path leads me, how stable I'm gonna get over there, you know, like, because it's a whole new world to me. I left at 8 years old, so I really don't remember nothing, like zero, nothing. It's like going to a whole new world. But I have looked up videos. I checked out videos. We're on YouTube, damn it, everything's on YouTube. So, you know, I looked it up, I checked it out. Looks good, looks nice. I'm going to the city anyway, so, you know, I'm not like going back to the villages, you know, where I was born. I'm going to the place, hopefully, that can provide me more opportunities and really live, man. Just get this weight off my shoulder, because I don't feel free. I don't feel free at all over here in this country. I feel like this is my home. One point I was like, there's nothing for me in Guatemala. Why would I go back there? But you know what? Maybe that's where everything is for me. You know. So but I appreciate everybody in this. Let me see, how old is the channel? I started in January. We are right now in July, so that's 7. Okay, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so yeah, 20 months, 19 months. 20 months ago, I started this channel, and I hit 17,000 subscribers in 20 months, and I was like, what? I blew up. I got accepted with the YouTube partnership. I got monetized, you know what I'm saying? I was so close to reaching my 4,000 watch hours to get fully monetized. But then they came with the thing. Okay, now we need your social. Now we need your ID. Now we need your bank account. I can't have none of that. I can't get none of that. See, there's a lot of people out there that believes the bullshit. They say, oh, migrants, they get everything for free. There's nothing. You don't qualify for nothing. There's no way to get any kind of thing for free if you don't have that social or ID. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing they ask for. You can't get rent. You can't get water. You can't get light. You can't even get a phone. Well, actually, you can probably get a phone, because you know, there's like independent, you know, people that do that. But like the important things, you can't own nothing. You always gotta go through somebody. And I'm grateful to have a few people, you know, to back me up on my, you know, when I got left out here on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not that I don't have people that are citizens, but there's, you know, sometimes people gotta go do them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if I have time to do one more live, I will do one more live. But I do have 5 days of internet, you know. And at the end of this month, that's when I take flight, and I'll go back to my birthplace. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember it at all. At 8 years old, it's like a dream. You know what I'm saying? I remember a little bit of it, but you can't really remember much when you're 8 years old. But you know, so with all of that said, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that supported me in this 20-month journey, because the channel, I mean, I only started doing this live stuff 20 months ago, and we blew up. Like, we slowed down for a little bit because I got hit with a strike, and I can always come back and blow it up after that strike is over with. But I will be in another world, in another different place, you know. But for everybody that sees this video, if you made it here this far within the live, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you drop something in the comment. You know, if you're new here, you know, make sure you sub up and see what happens in the future. See if I come back here with another live and happy and everything looks well, or I come back on here and say, oh man, it's not going so good. But I'm hoping for the best, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping everything goes good, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going back to the place that I am a citizen of, where I can get everything that this country don't give me. And what I actually found out, they got free health in Guatemala. Because I do have a health, you know what I'm saying, a little health issue. I don't know if y'all know what psoriasis is, you know what I'm saying? That's what sometimes you see me with like red forehead, and you know what I'm saying, like the people that know what psoriasis is, it's basically you can't eat dairy, you can't eat red meat, you can't, like, all the best things there is. Well, supposedly they're the best things, but in reality I don't think they are the best things, because you know I'm allergic to a lot of that stuff. I didn't used to be, but this started after immigration. I remember after I got out of the immigration facility, that's when I got diagnosed with psoriasis. You know, I don't know what triggered it, but I didn't have any skin issues before I went to the immigration thing. After I got out, I remember I got hired at the company I'm talking about. I got hired at a pest control / landscape company, and that's when, like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I came home one day, like, I had a fucking patch on my head. I was like, what the fuck? Then it just started like spreading, and then it started like scalping up, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just scalp, until my barber said, hey bro, you gotta go get that checked out. I can't cut your hair anymore, you know, because I can't, you know, because he said there's all kind of different infections that you could have on your head, and I can't cut other people. I was like, oh shit, so it's that serious? Because I think it was just like scalp, you know, it was just a circle. Then I would scratch it, and it would be like a whole bunch of fucking white scalp. Until I went there, like, yup, you have psoriasis. I was like, oh shit, you know. And psoriasis is not contagious, it's just painful, you feel me? It gets all irritated and red, you know what I'm saying? Your skin, like, it used to be only be on my scalp, and then it started like spreading on my forehead, and they give me, you know, like this ointment and shit. But that's another thing, you know, I don't have social, I don't have the credentials they need, so they can't give me the proper treatment. The only thing they can give me is an ointment or cream. Because I went to a private dermatologist, she said, I have what you need in the back, but you gotta have life insurance. And I can't get life insurance because I don't have social. So it's like, damn bro, it sucks not being able to qualify for any of that stuff, you know. And then I did my research. Guatemala has what I need, so it's not gonna have the money that I need, you know. People in Guatemala make $400 to $700 a month, you know. And of course the price of living is a little low, but you know, it's so I'm just hoping, you know, whenever I get there, I can afford my medication. I hope I can afford my bills, and you know, just live out the rest of my life, you know, and don't have to struggle. And of course, I'm gonna do my social media thing, and hopefully I can earn some money from that too as well. Because over there I'll be able to fully monetize the channel again and start earning the little revenue that I'm already getting from it before they demonetized it and took away my AdSense. You know what I'm saying? But it was a long 30 years here in the US, in South Florida to be exact. You know, I'm not sad, I'm not mad. I'm just curious and a little nervous about how it's gonna go. But with this mindset, I think I can make it anywhere. You know, I just hope, you know, I get accepted into the population. I'm sure there's a little difference between me and the locals over there. They will be able to tell that, okay, this guy is not from here. You know, it's just can tell. You feel me? Because, you know, I guess you can say I adapted to the environment here because even some of my own paisanos here that are Guatemalans, they're like, oh, we always thought you was a Chicano. You know, Chicano meaning like you're a citizen of here. We always thought you were born here because you know. And I was like, nah, man, I'm not born here, but it's just I was 8 years old, so of course that you adapt to your environment. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's where I'm at, and like I said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's been supporting me through this journey. And for the past 20 months, y'all been really, you know, helping me grow the channel, and I'm grateful for that. You know, it's I never knew that I can build a YouTube channel and almost hit 17,000 or 20,000 subscribers. You know, so with that, man, it's like I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I don't know when the next time I will come back on a live stream, but I will. You know, but and that will let you know where I'm at, how things go, and you know if everything's going right or wrong. But that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna play my last song for y'all. You know, I might do one more live, but I think I'm just gonna stream the music. Basically, this is my my closeout. I don't know for how long. So I appreciate y'all for always being here with me and supporting me through my shenanigans. So with that said, world, I salute you, USA. I'm always still gonna have love for you because you molded me into who I am now. Everything I know, I learned here. I was 8 years old when I got here, so like whatever you see, I'm USA's baby, you know. But my mother is back over there, you feel me? My home motherland, you know. But the USA adopted me and molded me into who I am now. And I'm always going to be grateful for that, because there is a group of people that do want me and accept me here, and there's another group that just don't give a damn about my story or care about what I got to say. You need to skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes this country great, because you can feel however you want to feel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna force myself to look past that and not act like I don't know what reality is, because I do know what reality is. In reality, at the end of the day, I am not from here. Even though at one point I did, I thought it was. I felt like it was. You know, but since I can't get I'm really going for my health situation, you know, like I'm tired of, you know, just working with the minimum that I'm able to get, which is a ointment, a cream, you know what I'm saying, when they have the real treatment, you know what I'm saying, but I can't get it because I need life insurance to get it. So anybody with psoriasis, I understand your pain. I understand, or any kind of illness, I understand. Like, I really, really like pray for you and understand what you're going through, because that's what I'm doing this big change for, like for my health, you know, like, because if I can't get any help from my health here, and maybe I can find it there, I just gotta hopefully able to afford it, you know, and live a little more happier. Why not? So hopefully I'm making the right decision, and if I'm not, well, may God protect me on my journey. Like I said, fuck with you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Chico Boy is officially signing out.
Si me quiere comer la pijama naranja, inténtelo. Entonces le tengo que decir al señor Marco.
Profile by my skin, to have it is a pleasure that you was my king. All the story of betrayal, that you ride with me, acting like you loyal. Push me to the edge, easy fall for the devils. Welcome to the anarchy, they say no more anarchy. Chico broke his spine, making wealth for the wealthy. How you say I'm not a fear? Welcome to my hemisphere. Hit a while elite, some things can be compared. Profile, 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 profile. Round them up like cattle, see when the preacher get captured. The vulnerable and simple, then apply real pressure. Label as outsider, but grams that are my natural. Oppressed by some cowards, global hate so mutual. Chico remain resilience, his best disability. No doubt he's a genius, got him hitting like a bitch. They can't fuck with he gon' crash it like it's season. Hello tip from my distance, knocking out more than what listens. Black out like a shot, I got an extra clip in my socks, bro. Hot ones gon' pop off, we ain't going out like a sucker. All they talk is big yapper, slip back, stay in the chop shop. Fuck around, get your hip pop like a baddie who pill pop. Profile by my skin, to have it is a pleasure that you was my king. All the story of betrayal, that you ride with me, acting like you loyal. Push me to the edge, easy fall for the devils. Welcome to the anarchy, they say no more anarchy. Chico broke his spine, making wealth for the wealthy. How you say I'm not a fear? Welcome to my hemisphere. Hit a while elite, some things can be compared. I'm a pulled up by minds, got a master plan like Einstein. Raised in 4 minds, all my goonies they gon' bang bang. Sunday I lunas making plays by that long range. Bad bitch with a scully, keep a motion in long range. Every transfer of power they abuse us like pawns. Enough is enough, we no longer cutting lawns. Passions with lost traces, can't cultivate these lands. Really hold no value if you only know how to scam. We do shit for real, we ain't never needed a system. It's embedded in our DNA to remain this brilliant. They say we disappear, so we kill 'em propaganda. A real Mayan wushta, Takachitrowana. Profile by my skin, to have it is a pleasure that you was my king. All the story of betrayal, that you ride with me, acting like you loyal. Push me to the edge, easy fall for the devils. Welcome to the anarchy, they say no more anarchy. Chico broke his spine, making wealth for the wealthy. How you say I'm not a fear? Welcome to my hemisphere. Hit a while elite, some things can be compared.